Hi everyone, Mud Mom Chris here. My camera has been flipped because I don't like to look down there at the camera. Up here is easier, so I'm looking at you guys. So please forgive the no makeup, the messy hair. We are going to do what I've learned on YouTube, Halloween hairstyle. So to start my lovely little hairstyle, I have gotten Ion Color Brilliance Lightener Cream. So I'm going to lighten all this, and we're going to go rainbow hairstyle, Halloween colors. I am doing this because it's my gift to myself for no more smoking. I quit. Today is... Oh, I can do this while I'm recording, I think. No, I can't. Or is it up here? Forgive the finger. There it is. But it doesn't show the date. September 24th. So as of right now, I have 2.5 days of no smoking. I went 3.5 weeks ago into the hospital, got kidnapped, come out 3 days later with a patch. That doesn't work. So I have my Nicotrol inhaler. Yes, I've decorated it to help me because it's the hand to mouth. So this still gives me the feeling of a cigarette. So we're going to put that right there because you know what? I'd rather see you guys see me quit smoking than smoking. And guess what? I'm doing hand gestures way down here. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want to make this long, so I'm going to start. I've got to mix 2 packets of this with, let me get to the back of the box, 2 ounces of the lightening oil, and then 4 ounces of the developer, 20 ounce or 20 volume developer. It has been so long since I've had to use this stuff, I've forgotten what. Okay, so 4 ounces of this, 2 ounces of the oil, and 2 packets. I'm not going to go to my roots because since this is a Halloween edition, I'm using dark purple at my roots, so my roots will make it even darker, so I don't want to burn my scalp, being the first time I've ever bleached my hair. Okay, so I'm going to mix all this stuff up off camera because I'm not good at fast forwarding. So let the games begin. Okay, I have mixed my goopy up. Stinky, stinky, stinky. It's almost like a hair conditioner consistency. I have added my gloves. I've separated my hair. I've watched so many videos, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to link below. I think I'm going to link my favorite out of all of them that I've watched. Okay, so I have sectioned in multiple parts. Let me get this off the handle. And like I said, I'm not going to go to my scalp because I want to leave that dark so when the dark purple goes on there, and the reason why I'm saying dark purple is because I have 2. I have a dark and a light. I'm going to use my dark at the scalp and my light at the ends. So since this is going to take me all day, I better be on my way. And of course, I have one mirror, that one. So I'm going to be around the camera. So like they said, and I don't have my comb, I'm going to go maybe a 1/2 inch away from the scalp. I can't wait to do this. If this turns out the way it's supposed to, save $300 because that's what they were telling me that it's going to cost. $300 because it's premium colors. And to be honest with you, they probably use the same thing that they sell at Sally's, and the reason why I know that is because I used to work at Sally's, and I had all the cosmetologists come in to buy their supplies all the time. Them girls made sure that I knew what I was selling. So I know cosmetologists go to Sally's, they buy their stuff, and then they say it's premium colors. I'm using mostly Ion. I've worked with Ion before, and I really like the way that it doesn't damage my hair as much. So I'm just going to smear this on, get it in there. Watch, I probably won't need this whole bowl. I could have probably gotten away with half of this bowl. It's the 2 packets, 2 ounces of the lightener oil, and 2 ounces, wait a minute. You know what? I think I didn't use, I think they said 4 ounces. Oh well, too late. Carry on. I don't think I need 4 ounces. That's just going to be too much. I'm like, what is that thing hanging down my... That's too much. I'm looking at the previous strand going, what is that thing hanging? I don't have any earbuds in today. Yay, fly. Go away. That'll be what I'm going to do for an hour, chase the fly around because it's in here. I get a little bit closer since I can't see. I think I'm close enough. Yeah, that's my mission. Kill the fly. Or at least get it out of the bathroom. Some people are probably like, well, look in the viewfinder of your camera. You can see. Yeah, well, I got the brightness turned down so I can save on battery. So anyways, I was having what I thought was a panic attack. And I forgot I was going to try to use coconut oil on the end of my hair. But anyways, I thought I had a panic attack. 2.5 days. Panic attack. No, this whole video is not going to be me talking. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, get to a certain point, and then I'm just going to pause it for a little bit. So anyways, thought I had a panic attack. Started getting a little freaked out. As normal, my heart does a funky beat because of Graves' disease. So after the 2.5 days of my heart doing something funny, I was having, I don't want to say shortness of breath. I just felt the need to, I gotta go to this side, to take deep breaths, constantly needing to take a deep breath. I would bend over, put my head down, just calm myself. That's all I felt the need to do was just calm down. There's that fly again. Did you see it? It was on the camera that time. So I just like trying to keep calm. I don't know what it was, but that was the only thing that was running through my head. Keep calm. It's just a panic attack. It'll go away. Yeah, you're gonna get it, fly. While this is developing, I think it's an hour. While this is doing its thing, I'm getting the fly swatter and killing that bugger. Try not to get too close to my scalp. I'm not interested in burning myself for the first time. I don't know, I just started feeling weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than on autopilot outside of my body. I was at work on a ladder hoofing candy up to the top of the, like, top of the shelving units, and doing it quickly because I had a lot to do that day. Yeah, I work at Party City, so I mean, if anybody's been in there, you guys know how tall some of those shelving units are. But anyways, I just felt like out of body kind of feeling in just, I try not to lean back too much because I got my hair coloring clothes on. So, wait a minute, I can get it. Oh, bugger. Leech all over the mirror. So anyways, that's too much. Just kind of wanted to just get checked out. Not because of any heart issues or any of that kind of stuff, just because something freaked me out. I was scared, I was emotional, I had tightness up here, right here, across the top of my shoulders. That was it. The need to cry and the need to take deep breaths for 2.5 days. So finally, Saturday, come home, I'm chilling, relaxing. Nothing's really happening. Well, I go to bed Saturday night and I couldn't relax. I was uncomfortable. Every time I laid down, I just freaked out. All I wanted to do was sit up and just take deep breaths. Get myself calm, go back to bed. Or sleep. I think I slept half hour, wake back up, start it again. Well, ooh, that's gonna be overly bleached, but okay. But it just kept happening throughout the night. So I go into work Sunday and it's really getting bad. But you know what? I still climbed those ladders. I still got the stuff put away. I still did everything that I was supposed to do. Taking deep breaths, calming myself down mentally, physically. The husband was like, "What's for dinner?" I'm like, "Hospital." Because I started getting scared. That's just going to bug me now. It would come and go, come and go, come and go. All come and go. So, I can't feel with these stupid gloves on. I think I should have separated a little bit better. Yeah, separate a little bit better than I did, guys. But, so I come home, made sure he got something to eat first, just in case. Because I had a feeling I was staying. Go in, tell him, okay, tightness in my upper chest, the top of my shoulders. I had a pain in my left shoulder joint, nowhere else, just the joint. And at that point, I was already in a wheelchair. Security guard said, "Doesn't matter. You said pain in your chest." I'm like, "No, I said tightness in my chest." He went, "Same thing." And I get rushed back to my room after the quick little tests, you know, fill in your information kind of stuff, get your wristband. So I think I was in there about 10 minutes by the time I was back to my room, with the whole room full of people sitting there. Yay. Just rushed the line for no reason. So I thought, like, man, this is a whole lot of work for just a flat out panic attack. They draw blood. Oh, that's a big section. You know, there's commotion going on outside. Getting to the point where, you know, I just want to get out of here. I'm tired of being here. 2 hours. The doctor finally comes in. I'm like, if you guys were any longer, I was about ready to leave. But I wasn't going to leave, just leave the ER and go out and have a cigarette, because I just can't stand being in a small place for too long. My heart rate kept dropping down to 44, which they didn't like. I can't find it. I'm telling you guys, I do not like the gloves. So they come in, they said, I didn't want to hear it, but my husband heard it. They said my enzymes of my heart was high and elevated, and I could have had a heart attack probably Saturday morning while I was at work or on my way to work. Doesn't matter. So I stayed. Reluctantly, I stayed. Really wish, I could have just come home and then come back first thing in the morning. So first thing Monday morning, they take me down to the OR. They inject my heart with dye, go up through the groin. Worst pain I've ever felt. I'd rather have labor pains than have them put this thing in your groin. The sensitive spot. Oh yeah, right in the crack. Horrible, horrible feeling. But I did it. I did it. And I'm glad I did it because the doctor let me watch the dye go into my heart. It was the coolest thing ever. I doubt they probably do. With all the educational YouTube videos, they probably have this procedure in YouTube. So I watched him put the dye in. I watched the dye go into my heart. And at one spot, stop. It literally stopped. And then I seen what looked like smoke on the top of my heart. So I'm probably doing too big of a section, but see, I'm telling you, I've got almost a full cup, almost the same amount of bleach that I started with. Anyways, it's hot in here. He said I had a blockage, which that's the part where I said I seen it stop. It stopped, and then I felt my heart just boom real hard, and then I watched it work its way through. So what was happening was there was a blockage so big. Doesn't help. I'm a chunky woman. This blockage was so big that it was stopping the blood flow, and then because of the third or fourth heartbeat was so much pressure that it forced the blood to go through. So I was awake the whole time. They stepped aside. They called another doctor, which, where was that? Oh, that's good. He was in the hospital. He was nearby. I could hear them talking. I could see them if I picked my head up off the pillow. So it wasn't that bad. They were talking to me. I was listening. I heard everything that was going on. So I wasn't too freaked out. Then the surgeon come in. He started asking me questions. Says that I'm allergic to aspirin. And what happened. Told him what happened. Told him that I wanted to do a safety test because if I was going to have heart issues, I need to know. Well, guess what? Done it right there in the OR. And that's a big chunk. Need more. So on the OR table, I got my aspirin, I got my Benadryl. He proceeded to the hole in my groin. I say hole because it was a hole. Holes get plugs. A little tiny, little cut. No, that gets a stitch, maybe a butterfly stitch, whatever those little band-aids are. It's dripping. It's burning. All right. I don't feel no flyaways. Well, maybe I will talk you guys through this. But anyways, he put the stent in. I watched my heart beat properly. probably for the first time in years. And I had to lay flat on my back for 6 hours while they put the plug in my groin. See, this is about how far away from my scalp I'm staying. Just close enough to bleach, but not close enough to burn me. So, I get back to my room. I haven't eaten all day Sunday, and this is probably about 10:30 Monday. Whoops. I should have put a bowl down there. So anyways, I get a hamburger. Okay, don't eat greasy stuff when you have Graves' disease, no gallbladder, and IBS when you can't get up off the bed for 6 hours. Yes, I had to poop. Not once, but twice. That was the third time I had ever been on a bedpan. A bedpan with the shits is not fun. I felt embarrassed, but hey, that's what them ladies are there for, you know. They're trained for this stuff. That's their job. So the second lady that came in, she was kind of abrupt, quick. She left me on my pot for a little longer than need be. A doctor come in to visit me while I was trying to take care of business. And I told him, it's okay, you can talk to me. Oops, sorry. But I'm busy. Don't even know who the doctor was, never seen him again. Don't have a clue what he said because I was trying not to poop while he was standing there. Alright, I'm not that close to this one, darn it. So anyways, I had the heart monitor on for the whole time. Freaked out my stepdaughter's friend because my heartbeat went down to 35 beats a minute. Which, for me, I always knew that was normal. As soon as I sleep, everything slows down. Everything slows down and my body temperature rises. I gotta get closer, I can't see. But they had the nicotine patch on me the whole time. Nicorette is awesome. Equate sucks. That's what I have on right now is an Equate. And I'm apparently allergic to it. As long as I do what the lady at the Secretary of State told me to do, it works. Which is let it air out for a few minutes before you apply it. It works. It's working because I have not had a cigarette. I have not thought about a cigarette. So that's why I quit. I stopped thinking about them, so why have them? So anyways, yeah, I have 2 blood clots to the heart. Or not blood clots, well, blockages. They have me on Lipitor, and that's my Lipitor. What's the other one? Plavix. So I have Plavix in the morning, Lipitor at night, aspirin at night with Benadryl because I'm allergic to the aspirin, which knocks me out. So that's why we take aspirin at night, which my doctor said it's best to take your heart thinner, your blood thinner, your heart pills at night because people have heart attacks in the morning. So that means you're calm, relaxed, the medicine's getting in your system, and it helps the heart because it's already in the system. You wake up, you get going, you get motivated, the heart doesn't want to. Issues. So, stuff at night is better. Too close. So anyways, the Benadryl knocks me out, so that's why we're doing it at night. And trust me, I'm sleeping great. So anyways, that's my little thing. I'm going to pause it and just do up the rest of this because I have really not much more to say other than I can't wait to get this done. So that's why I'm hurrying. And I have to sit here for an hour with this stuff on my head. So, yeah. Yeah. Lovely, lovely stuff. Just to show you the consistency. Alright, so before I start another spot, I'm going to pause this, finish up the rest, and let it sit for an hour and come back. Yeah, this could be fun. I got it. Okay, I'm all done. Going to let it set for 60 minutes. I will wash it and show you what happens. Some spots are probably going to be whiter than the other or yellowish. Last part, always issue. So, alright, so be back in a snap. Oh, all right, I'm back. This is what I got. I am actually kind of digging it, but this is not me. This is teenage me. I'm nearly 50, and I'm going to rock this Halloween rainbow hairstyle. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to properly section it off, because I am going to go in with Manic Panic, and this is Electric Lizard, really. And then, because I do like Ion, I'm going to go in with Blood Orange. This is semi-permanent because Christmas is coming up after that, and I'm nearly 50, so I don't want to have it very long. Okay, Ion's covered in bleach. Box, just standard purple. This is the one that I'm going to use at my roots. That's why I wasn't too worried about, yeah, I'm putting it on the stand, getting too much of the roots, which it looks like I got a whole lot more than I thought I did. And then Ion's Lemon. You're probably thinking, oh, weird. And then we are going in with Wella Blood Orange. It's the only one besides the green that's outside of the Ion, sorry. And then Ion's Radiant Orchid. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be a lighter shade of purple. So dark roots, light ends. So it'll still give a different shade. But if I would have done it the way I originally wanted, I would have only had 3 colors. That's not much of a rainbow. Since I'm going Halloween style, I can do whatever I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, like I said, properly section this off. Instead of having this section, I'm going to do like 3 sections. And I'm going to scatter the light purple, the lemon, the orange, the red, and the green throughout, and then just go roots. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to section. I'm going to get all of my colors set up, and then I will be right back, because I hate long videos. Y'all know that. So I'm going to stop it and do my job. Okay, I am back. I'm set up down here, down there, with all my colors. I have divided my hair into many thin layers because I don't want the big chunks, but I don't want little tiny highlights. So I am going to start on this side so I can show you guys what I'm doing. instead of going this way. Yeah, that was wrong. But hey, this is what I've learned watching YouTube. I'm not perfect. So, onto the shelf. I have orange, no, I have blood red, orange. Wait a minute, what was this? Oh, blood orange. And then, what was the red called? Wait a minute, I have 2 blood oranges? Believe it or not, one looks orange, one looks red. So I have a red and an orange no matter, because they're 2 different brands, same name, 2 different colors. Just weird, I didn't notice that before. But I looked at the color samples, not the names. So I got purple, yellow, green, and my deep purple for my roots. I don't have lots of brushes, so I have lots of napkins to clean off my hair, or my hands. So let's start with this tiny little section right here. I guess I should have gotten this one up out of the way a little bit more. It's okay, got a big clip. Let's get that up out of the way. Get my deep purple in there. Probably use the whole tube of deep purple. Oh, that would be cute. This one little tiny baby strand needs to be purple. See the little tiny curl? That one needs to be all purple. Yes, all purple right there. Get that little tiny curl. Okay. Whoa, watch where I touch. So this is going to be all purple. There, that's not. But I'm thinking I might want to come down a little bit more. Like down into there. As I smear it all over my face. Yeah. The ladies I watched was so much more graceful, but like I said, I'm not a cosmetologist, I'm not a beautician. Paper towels, what should I start with first? I don't know. I'm just going to work my way around the circle down here. Again, I'm using my hands and you guys can't see it. So what they did say is when you're putting the next color on, to kind of blend the two so it's not that harsh line. And then come all the way down. You know what? I'm going to be very, very sad if this turns out to be faded. I don't like faded looks. Oh, I should have. This is my hair dyeing outfit. Alright, so I'm just going to keep wiping my hands off. Oh, I wanted to do 2 colors on that section. Yeah, I'm probably going to go through a whole lot of napkins and waste a whole lot of color. Well, it is a small section, so I can do different colors on the next one, which is right here. Are you kidding? Alright, so I'm going to do 2 colors. I got Nosy Butt coming in. Are you coming in? Where'd it go? Maybe I should grab a colored clip. I might be able to see it better. Alright, so this purple is thick. Alrighty. Yeah, I can do this. You guys, to be honest with you, I am nervous. I'm nervous because I want this to turn out. If it doesn't turn out, it's going to cost me more money to get it done professionally. Alright, what did I say? That one's green. Yellow. Whoop, don't touch, don't touch. Blend. Just a little bit more. Ah, don't fall, I need you. Blend. There we go. I think I'm blending. I'm trying to do this where you guys can see my mistakes, as well as me see what the heck I'm doing. This is, hopefully, this isn't very bright yellow, very lemon. Okay, she's not coming in. Whoops. Ha. Yeah, I can't shut the door on her. This really isn't very bright. It's bright on the gloves, but it's not bright on my hair. I think that might be because my hair is yellow, orange already. My heart is beating so hard. I am so nervous. I'm nervous. This might be a little bit too much. I am nervous because I want this to turn out. I am nervous because I'm doing it myself. And I'm an extreme worrywart. I don't know why I'm a worrywart. Could have a care less any other time, but now all of a sudden I worry. Worry, worry, worry. Okay, light purple. Ooh, that kind of looks cool. Can you guys see that? That looks freaking cool. This isn't a bad color. This is the lighter of the two purples. This is cool. Little big glob right there. This is really sharp color, especially when you do the darker one on top of it. Ooh, might have an idea for the future if I decide to do this again. I'm only doing this for holiday. Much as I hate to say it, it's only for the holiday. Okay, so we have light purple. Next, put that there so I don't lose it again. So I'm only going to do these 5 sections, and I'm just going to keep alternating. I'm just going to go down the line, back and forth. Well, that way, that way. So let me get this done. So this one I'm going to try to section off into 3. I can feel people out there waiting. He's out there waiting, begging me to hurry up. Now I am taking this all the way to the scalp. I hope you guys can't hear the little kids out there screaming. Okay, so I got the light purple. So now let's do the blood orange that actually looks orange. I don't know if you can see that actually looks orange. Alright. Did I put enough on? Get both sides, smush it through, smear it in. I probably didn't grab enough, since I don't have enough brushes. Should have just made my gloves a brush. See, you know what the stupid part is? I put the orange and the red colored side by side. But that doesn't mean I have to put them in there this way. So, as I get farther up, I'm going to alternate between colors. The next row is probably going to have 4 colors. The top row probably have all 5 colors. But I'm going to get all of the colors in, and then I'll stop the video and just go to town and do it, because I'm already tired of standing here. Bleach took too long. Bleach always takes too long. Oh, goodness. I'm telling you, man, my heart is just pounding. I'm excited to see it done. I'm scared I'm going to screw it up. All of the above. But if it turns out perfect, oops, I forgot to do that. If it turns out perfect, that means I just saved myself $250. There we go. Ah, don't get dark purple down there. I thought about bringing the dark purple down, but I don't wanna. Okay, get away. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm gonna be doing purple anyways. I hear doors. I hope nobody comes over. Not in the mood right now. You know, since my whole hospital visit, I'm really not in the mood for company. There, put that right there. Heat wasted. Alright, so here comes the blood orange red. Which, I don't know. See? Get that one out of the way. Ah! Get that one out of the way. If you're coming in, come in. If you're not, stay out. Quit moving the door, dork. Yeah, I've been having some issues. A silly monster Gabby. Since I've been home from the hospital, she can't let me out of her sight. So, is she there? No, the Chihuahua is. Alright, so here is the blood orange, and here's the blood orange red. And on camera, they look completely the same. In my hair, this one's a tad darker. We'll have to see. Yay, I'm back to the green. So anyways, since I'm back to the green, you guys already seen that color. I might be doing them too small, but like I said, I don't want big clumps and I don't want little tiny clumps. I want medium clumps. So since I'm back to the green, I'm going to stop it, do the rest of my head, wash it, dry it, and come back. So, see you in a second. Alright, I am done. Letting it sit. I might have done too small of sections. But let's see what it turns out like. I'll be back in a little bit. I mean, look at them all. I think the one that I thought was red is going to be a dark orange and then a bright orange. But you can definitely see the difference in the two. Okay, let it sit. Be back in about 40 minutes. I'm back. I'm multicolored. I honestly think that I did my sections too small. The two colors of blood orange, you can see here is the dark orange, and then there is, I'm trying to look in the mirror too, there is the bright orange. There's a few little spaces in there. The dark purple did not show up, very dark. The light purple, let me grab my brush. The light purple barely showed up at all. Let me get down here. Oh yeah. So I can see both oranges, a lot of yellow, which I didn't use that much because my hair was already yellow. But yeah, there's no light purple and not a lot of green. There's some green here. There's some in a lot of places, but that's kind of what I wanted, you know. I didn't want big chunks, you know, just a clump of color. I wanted it to look highlighted. I wanted it to be Halloween-y. I got it. I just wish that the dark purple was darker, because this is basically the color of the swabs for the light purple. And then down here there's no purple at all. Very little green. I'm seeing red-ish, orange, and yellow with some streaks of green. So I have enough to try this again. I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks and do big sections. So this was my Halloween, what I've learned on YouTube. I do like it. I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm not like, oh my God, I want to do this for the rest of my life, hair color. So anyways, now that I'm roasting and Halloween multicolored, I'm going out there where it's cooler and try to find something to do. Again, this has taken most of my day. Actually, no, I mean, you put the stuff on, you wait an hour. Okay, there's like 15 minutes. You wash your hair, so there's another maybe 10 minutes. There's 25 minutes. You put the colors in, there's probably another 25 minutes. So technically you're sitting and waiting. Or, you know, it's not a lot of time, it's just time waiting. But yeah, there's some spots that are like bam. There's other spots that are very pastel and muted. So yeah, it's hot in here. I'm gonna go. So this was my Halloween look. I could be a rainbow unicorn. All right, bye guys.